guys, today I have something extremely exciting for you. So DC's Titans is back with season 3 on HBO Max this Thursday, August 12th, with the first 3 episodes of the season. And first of all, can I tell you just how good they are? I mean, I have my review up already. If you haven't already seen that, check it out. I'm going to be having reactions to every episode as well coming up. But let me tell you, oh my gosh, this week on the Hollywood Critics Association Long Box, where we connect the movies with the comics, we had a very special guest star. So you may know him as Robin. You are now going to know him as Red Hood. Yes, I'm talking about Curran Walters. We got to have a 30-minute live conversation with him on this week's HCA Long Box. If you don't already subscribe to the Hollywood Critics Association YouTube channel, be sure to do so. We're not the only show there. There's lots more. It's amazing. We're there weekly, every Tuesday. Now, seriously, he has promised to come back because we need to talk after episode 5. Like, there's some things I need to discuss with him and pick his brain about, but I had the best time talking with him. Myself, my co-host Jonita Davis, we had, like I said, a full 30-minute conversation with him. It was amazing. If you didn't get to join, don't worry. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I'm going to give you a little taste of what we talked about here. And then, of course, you guys can always head over to the link down below in the description to watch the full thing. I am telling you, he was amazing. I adore him. And let me tell you, Red Hood is like really close to taking over the Joker as one of my favorite villains because of the way that he portrays him in season 3. He's so good. He's brutal. He's a little bit crazy. And somehow, maybe, he just has a little bit of heart. Maybe. You might be able to find it in there. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Yeah, we've got Curran Walters here with us, who you might know from DC's Titans. Season 3 hits HBO Max with the first 3 episodes on Thursday. I've seen the first 6, and I'm trying so hard not to just spew spoilers all over the place. But what I've got to say is, you literally give me chills in so many of these episodes.
That warms my heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Listen, I love a brutal villain, and I'm like, ooh, he's so good at what he does.
Yeah, it's great. I think, like the dynamic we had of like giving him that brutalness, and then also like a psychopath killer in a way, it's a beautiful thing.
What was it like to just have that dynamic of like you said, it's basically 2 different characters. So how was it to get in that mindset of Red Hood?
It's interesting. It took a lot, over the pandemic too. It was a blessing in disguise, I think, because I had a lot of downtime to really dive into Red Hood and figure out what he can do. And that helped me as an actor go from a totally different character, Robin, into this insanely brutal villain. And throughout the season, as you guys will see, we have a little bit of flashbacks and whatnot, so getting in that mindset was a lot. It was a lot as an actor, and it's just something you learn to do.
So how did you guys shoot this? Did you shoot from like the very first was it chronologically, or did you start with like the fight scenes, or how did they put this together?
When we first started filming, obviously COVID kind of messed everything up. So there was, with locations and what we couldn't do today and what we could. We went back and forth between episodes. So, one day I would be playing Red Hood and Robin in the same day. So going back to your last question of how do you prepare as an actor, it's like you got to play 2 totally different characters in the same day. So it was a challenge. And it was something I was up for. It's something you figure out as you go and you overcome.
Is there like only one suit, or are there multiple versions of the different suits?
So me and my stunt double both have a suit, and we both have 2 helmets, which one is like a camera helmet, one's a stunt helmet, just so it doesn't break if we do stunts and whatnot. So yeah.
Did you get to keep any of them? Did you get the helmets?
Even though this looks like one of our helmets, this is something one of my amazing fans made me and sent me that looks pretty much identical to our helmet, which is awesome. So no, I didn't get to keep any helmets, but I want to. I'm going to push that. I want to keep that helmet.
I think you deserve it. Trust me.
Right. Yes, you have to let him keep a helmet. Okay, this is like an iconic character here. So,
have you taken anything from the set ever, or is that like a no, or you don't just tell anybody about it?
Have I taken anything from this? I don't think I have. I've been getting things. Like this wasn't part of the show, but one of the wasn't my stunt double giving me this, but it's like a little metal Robin figure,
Oh.
which is identical to what we had in our chest plate, which is pretty awesome.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
that is cool.
Yeah, and then I don't think anything really from set. No.
Wow. And you talked about your.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't talk
Right.
about that, Tessa.
I would steal
Sorry.
everything. I would be banned.
So you talked about your stunt double. So what kind of stunts do you like? Okay, man, you take this type of stunt.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, right? A lot of times, we have such a good relationship, Thomas and I. It's awesome. But anything when it comes to like, oh, I could get hurt. You know, like this might not turn out well if I do it. So anything with like backflips or flips, I want to try, and sometimes I do try, but then I'm just like frustrated, like, no, I can't do this. You stepped in, like, I can't do this. So he's even days where I have just combat scenes and whatnot, he's right there by my side the whole time. He's amazing. So yeah, really anything that I'm not comfortable with as an actor or that we don't think is right for me to do because I'll get hurt.
So a lot of the fighting and stuff, that's all you?
A lot of it is. Yeah, we trained a lot this season.
So what scene are you most looking forward to, if you can tell us? The scene that you're looking forward to seeing on screen the most.
I'll give you this scene in an episode that I'm excited for people to see the most. Scene? That's a good question. I think I'm gonna go with the first episode, the first couple of minutes. That scene, the fans are gonna love. I'm not saying why or what. But
Oh my gosh.
I concur. That's what I'll
Yeah,
say.
it's a lot of spoilers in there.
No, on Thursday. Favorite episode, acting wise for me and story wise, in my opinion, on my character is episode 5. I think it's a beautiful story we got to explore, and it's kind of the origin story in a way. So.
It's a good one.
That's it.
Yeah.
You and Tessa are like over here, like
I know because we
that's
both
good.
know.
Like, inside jokes here. It's like the inside jokes going on, you know.
Hey, we can do another one.
I'm not sure if you can answer it. If you can't answer it, just tell him you can't answer it. But he wants to know if Red Hood uses venom to increase his strength. Like in the comic.
We don't say it's venom, but it's something very similar. I wouldn't necessarily say it's to improve his strength, which it does, but it's almost to let go of the fear he has experienced in the past.
And fingers crossed for many more seasons.
Right.
I'm telling
Absolutely.
You, I feel like it's getting it's getting better and better, which like sometimes doesn't happen. Sometimes stuff starts to die off, but I'm like, I feel like season 3 is by far the best. And that's not to say that the stuff in the past was bad either. It's just like a whole new level.
It's just getting better. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
More focused.
I agree with you.
So what is it that you want the fans to know most about what's coming up? What do you want them to, is there anything you want them to look for? Or anything you want them to keep in mind? Or just anything to share?
Yeah. Going back to what we talked about earlier, just know that I put my all into this character. I did all my studying. I did everything, and I as an actor, I when I get a role like this, I really think about it. I really just everything about it. I put my life and my soul into. So I hope I see that on screen.
You did, and you see it. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I said, like you're brilliant in this, so good. Everyone knows I'm a villain, so you villain person. I'm not a villain. I'm a villain person. So if you can trust anyone,
you're a villain now.
I'm a villain now. Yes.
Oh, she wouldn't mind.
I think that's my dream.
Yeah. The thing is, she's too nice to be a villain. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
That is true.
But you can trust me when it comes to villains, and trust me. Phenomenal job with Red Hood. Seriously, so good. I can't wait to see more.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that little taste of our interview for the HCA Long Box with Curran Walters, who plays Robin in previous season, and of course, He is now Red Hood in season 3. I can't wait for you guys to check this out. Again, the first 3 episodes of Titans season 3 drop on HBO Max at 3 a.m. Eastern time. You guys don't want to miss them. Trust me. Again, I'm going to be having reactions and reviews to all of them, so be sure to stick around and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss out on them. Again, if you want to watch the full 30-minute interview, be sure to hop on over to the Hollywood Critics Association YouTube channel. I got the link down below to make it easy for you. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.